Hello, people of the internet. My name is Ben, and we are here to talk about probably the most loathed music genre of them all, country music. Yes, country music. People love it. People really hate it. In fact, I would say more people I've met hate country music than they do like it, and not just don't like it, don't mind it, they hate it. They go out of their way to tell me how much it sucks, which is weird. I've never seen that with a music genre. It's you can dislike it. Some people dislike rap music, but it's not like they go out of their way to tell you how badly it sucks and how stupid you are for liking it. No, they just don't like it. But no, not with country music. People really hate it. Now, me personally, I grew up in rural Ontario. This stuff was played everywhere. It kind of fit the lifestyle. I don't mind it. I actually am a pretty big fan of country music. I'll be honest, put me in cuffs now because I like country music. There's some good ones. It's relatable to me from where I'm from. Not that I do anything that the songs say, but just the people around me I know that are like that. So I've always related to it. I've always liked it. There's some catchy songs. Some of them have blown up. Thomas Rhett, Luke Combs is getting popular. Morgan Wallen is huge, except for when he canceled himself, basically. And Florida Georgia Line. Florida Georgia Line kind of eased country into the mainstream when they had their songs like Cruise and Get Your Shine On and This Is How We Roll. They were massive hits, and not just in country. Some of these songs, most of these songs have over 100 million views on YouTube. People loved these songs. They bridged the gap, as they say. Obviously I was a fan. I was 11 when they came out, so I was just jamming to them, thinking they were the sickest thing out. And then as I've gotten older, I've kind of gone back, listened to them. No, the songs are not that great, but I watched the videos, and the videos are bizarre to me. They're just so there's a formula to them, but not only that, it's just some of the choices that they make in the videos are insane. So I thought today we would just look at 3 of their music videos that I watched recently that just kind of made me second guess my thoughts on that bridge gap between country and mainstream. My fingers missed the first time. So I figured we would start with This Is How We Roll by Florida Georgia Line featuring Luke Bryan. So let's just get into it. It doesn't feel right doing country and not having a cold one. That's all they talk about is having cold ones. Oh, yeah.
What in the world? Travis, what are y'all doing out here, man?
Well, what had happened was Kenny lost a bet and got stuck in a tree.
Why are you trying to jump a tree, Kenny?
So first things first, Luke Bryan's clothes look painted on. They just look like the tightest things in the world. And I know they always sing about girls having tight jeans. I don't think any girl has tighter jeans than Luke Bryan right here. This also looks like a high school video class project, how bad the acting is. The camera's just stationary. You have your 5 students here walking in and saying their lines. It's just terrible. And also, what are these guys from... What's the show called? With Travis Pastrana? I don't remember the name of the show, but what are they doing jumping a tree 3 feet from a highway?
Why are you trying to jump a tree, Kenny?
That doesn't seem smart.
Hey, man, that's just how we roll.
And we got plenty of room, y'all, and a party in the back.
Oh, hell yeah!
I absolutely love how this clip starts. You can clearly tell where the director's okay, action, start walking, and he walks and he just gives this really awkward fist bump to his buddy. He's just standing there, and it's action. He takes his little step out and just goes. He's hey, buddy, let's go here.
Mixtapes got a little Hank, little Dre, a little something bumping, thumping on the wheel ride.
Okay, imagine you're on the other side of the road just driving, maybe going home from work or something, and you see 2 guys standing on top of a semi truck that's going 5 miles an hour. They just be on the phone hey, 911, yeah, I saw 2 guys standing on a semi truck. It was going about 5 miles an hour around a bend. It sounded like there were people in the back. I definitely heard loud music, so I don't know if you want to do anything about that.
This is how we roll. This is how we do. We burning down the night.
Jesus Christ, good thing they weren't on top of it when it was going around that corner. It was going so fast. If they were on there, they would have died. The truck's in the middle of the road. Thing is buzzing around that corner.
Yeah, holla at your boy if you need a ride. If you roll with me, yeah, you know we rolling hop on.
That was a pretty dope edit. The way he just did this thing, they cut it twice. Pretty dope. Also, where's Luke? He was there. He was very prominent in the beginning. He was with these buddies with these 2 guys, and now they're jumping around with these guys, the dirt bikers, whose show I still forget, and he's just not there. Is he in the back? He might be in the back. I didn't see him when they did their fist bump. Who knows? Luke's on the milk carton right now. I don't know where he is. Nitro Circus. That was the name of the show. Nitro Circus. I got it.
This is how we roll.
Now, are Florida Georgia Line and Luke Bryan taking this semi to this dirt bike track at night? Or, like, were they going to the same place as Nitro Circus, or did they just happen to run into each other? Because that would be an insane coincidence. Like, imagine running into like some, like, arguably the most famous dirt bikers in the world on your way to some dirt bike path in your semi, and they crashed. It's like, hey, we can take you. Turns into a big party in the back. They're making a song. That'd be crazy. I would love that. Also, I love how the guys changed to go to this like pit where nobody's there except for these random girls that tagged along. The lead singer just like threw on the Rock's vest from WWE just to go watch these guys ride dirt bikes. Oh, there's Luke. He's emerging from the back. I knew my boy was in there somewhere. You aren't that young, Luke. I don't care how tight your clothes are. You are not that young.
Mondays and pray on them Sundays. Pass it around and we dream about one day. 'Cause this is how we roll.
There's another dope edit. Whoever cut this, they know what they're doing. They know how to cut a vid. No cap. I also have to discuss the short-haired guy that's not the lead singer or Luke Bryan. He's just singing the lyrics, but he's clearly not the singer. And I know he's doing his own thing now in country. Like, he went off on his own. He's doing pretty good. I don't know. I've never listened to his music, but, like, thank God he did. He serves no purpose here. I think he occasionally strums a guitar, not in this video. He just sings the exact same lyrics, and you can't even hear his voice. Poor guy. It's hard to stand out in a trio of these two guys, Luke Bryan and Tyler. His name's Tyler, by the way. I know it's hard to shine, but this guy serves no purpose. Who's rigging the pyro? It looks like it's like 11:30 at night. Who's blasting fire at this like abandoned dirt bike track? There's nobody there. These guys look like a WWE triple threat like tag team here. Like, again, he's wearing the Rock's vest. Luke Bryan looks like those wrestlers. I don't remember their names. They were like the Hicks. The guy on the right is just the guy on the right. That's just all he is. He doesn't do anything. Next up, we have their song Round Here. This came out 8 years ago. Has 120 million views. I remember this song also banging pretty hard, but the video is hilarious to me. Let's just get into it. So immediately, have to call it something out. He says, hammer and a nail, stacking them bales. There was no hammer, therefore there were no nails. He did stack like a few bales in the back of his truck, called it a day, just sat down right after. His mute friend unloads cinder blocks like it's the start of a shift, but then he just relaxes on the truck, takes a load off. So is that like the end of the day? Like all he had to do was unload the cinder blocks? That's not a bad gig. I mean, he needs to pay the bill somehow. He's not doing anything here.
I'm dog tired by the 5 o'clock hour, but I'm ready to raise some hell.
Our guys are going to get into some trouble. They've made that clear. Judging by this face, it just scares the living shit out of me to think of what kind of trouble they're going to get into.
Why are you trying to jump a tree, Kenny?
And Jesse's getting ready. I'm gassing up the Chevy.
The way his friend stares at him here makes me uncomfortable because he doesn't say anything. It's just like this creepy bastard staring at you. And he also says he's gassing up the Chevy. You're very much not doing that. You're sitting alone at a diner. Why are you lying? What do you have to hide? Let's watch a little further. Take a sip of my beer. Excuse me, my cold one.
And that fireball whiskey whispers temptation in my ear. It's a feeling alright Saturday night, and that's how we do it round here.
These guys clearly look like they're from different towns, but they kind of have the same days going on. So I wonder if like the cinder block guys hate the hay bale guys. Like they just don't get along. It's like, man, all you do is stack hay bales all day. Try unloading cinder blocks. I did it today. It took like 5 hard minutes, and then I had to take a load off and get to the diner. But all you did was stack hay bales. So
don't talk to me.
Mud on the grips, wild cherry on her lips. I've been working and trying and flirting and dying for an all-night kind of kiss. The country on the boombox, candles on the toolbox.
Candles on the Toolbox could be the most unique romantic country line I've ever heard. Think about it. When else would candles be on a toolbox except for a romantic country setting? I don't want to say my boy Tyler nailed that line, but he kind of nailed that line. Unless his buddy wrote it and just was too scared to sing it. Who knows? He doesn't say anything. He's a complete anomaly.
Sean turned all the way on tonight. Yeah, the moon comes up and the sun goes down. We find a little spot on the edge of town. Twist off.
Okay, so now they're walking around with their boys. They got off work at, I'm assuming, 10 a.m. because they did nothing. Went to the diner, met up with them for 2 minutes. Don't think they got food. If they did, they didn't show it. Saw what I'm assuming are the girls that they need to pick up at 6. They made it very clear he's picking her up at 6 and he wants her to wear the jeans that her mom didn't fix. Now he's just walking around town with his boys. His boy who has the thing that goes on the sunglasses so they don't fall off. He's just with them now. So I'm confused. And also they met, like these two guys met up. They had the exact same day. Are they going to talk about that? Like that's insane. They did the exact same thing. They got off work after stacking small amounts of things, went to the diner, sat alone, waited for their friends, left the diner without eating, and now are just shredding guitar on the beach. Like, do you think they discussed that at all? Because that's an insane coincidence. Everything was the same, the exact same. And they meet up with these girls at the store. He said he was picking up Jesse at 6. I said that. So they're either cheating or, again, this is just an insane date. Again, his friend is just along for the ride in this video. He contributes nothing to the group. And he was like the head of the label Son or something. He's like, hey, can you get my son like famous? He's like, I guess. Like Tyler's about to do his thing. He can join Tyler, I guess. Hey, you're in the middle of a very busy road just shredding guitar. Like, there is traffic on this road, like, backed up for a long time. Like, what are they doing? Did they just, like, walk from the beach? Like, they kept playing guitar and just kept walking and yelling at an imaginary camera? Like, do you think the crowd behind them's like, hey, like, where you going? Like, we were gonna all meet here and play music? Because they're just walking down the middle of the street like insane people. I also can't get over how much stuff they did after work. Like, they had a lot of free time after hammering nails and stacking bales. There was a lot of sunlight in this video. The sun isn't even down yet. I'm starting to think they aren't that high up at their job. Like, I think they're pretty low-end trades guys who just stack stuff and unload stuff. Like, I don't even think they hammered the nails. I think he was just writing about someone that he saw at work. I don't think they give him that much responsibility. I really don't. Cold one to that, though. So that was Round Here by Florida Georgia Line. Again, the song, I kind of like it. The video is just nonsense. Like, what happened in that video? They worked for half a second, again, like I've said, met up with people, walked around, and sang. There was like nothing going on here. That's what they do around here, is absolutely nothing. They have the most free time ever. We're going to close this out with one of their most popular songs. This was one of their first songs, if I remember correctly, that really helped them blow up. It's Get Your Shine On. This also came out 8 years ago. Only has a measly 41 million views, so maybe I'm lying when I say it's popular, but I remember this and Cruise came out and kind of blew them up. So let's watch this one. Immediately starts with a plane. That's music video stereotype 101. Start with a plane. Oh shit, the boys are coming to town on that plane. You know what that means. They're going to bring their instruments, including the drum set, into the resort pool, which is also shin high. Boys are in town. The boys do what they want to do. FGL. That's what they do around here. This is how they roll.
Yeah, holla at your boy. I sparkle when she smiles. Shine down on the radio dial.
These guys might be wearing the worst outfits I've ever seen, and these girls are loving it. Like, they think they are the hottest things at this resort. This guy's wearing a tank top, a heathered tank top, for all you fabric fans out there. Pattern shorts, flip-flops. Tyler, our boy over here, is wearing a V-neck, plaid shorts, both past the knee, by the way, which is just not a good look, and flip-flops. They both have cold ones, so... So our two boys here, our two main characters, just abandon their flock of 6 guys. Immediately, the first 2 girls they see at the resort, they're gone. I guess the girls weren't interested in this tattooed guy with the fedora and the tank top. That's crazy to think. Okay, and then immediately after, this guy in the fedora and the tank top and the tats and the sweet sunglasses, the Speed Demon specials, just starts yelling at these little people. Like, they're just completely minding their business walking by. Why is he yelling at them and insulting them? Like, he's patting them on the head and like laughs. Like, he has to cover his mouth. He's laughing so hard right in their face. That is so rude. And then obviously, like, the people they're insulting are offended, and he just looks at me, he's like, what? Like, what? What are you gonna do? Like, where is this coming from? Like, why is this beauty in the tank top and fedora, which is an awesome look, by the way, yelling at them and just saying, like, what? What are you gonna do? Like, fight me? What are you gonna fight me? What an asshole. Not to mention his sweet hair-dyed friend behind him looks really cool too. They have all the business in the world to be making fun of anybody. Puts on the luchador mask. That's a little foreshadowing for what's to come, which is an insane sentence I just said for a music video by Florida Georgia Line.
Silverado candy painted, Ray-Bans got the whole world shaded, chrome piece tucked in the console, riding high, roll up on the down low, feeling lucky, got hooked up with some Kentucky clear, so slide that little sugar.
Then they take separate vehicles, a Jeep and a motorcycle, to the exact same remote beach location. Why? Seems just like an egregious waste of money. Why didn't you just sit in the back of the Jeep? You're going to the same place. Then they have this private little beach dinner with these girls that they literally just met, because I guess they're FGL, and I can't stress this enough. FGL does what they do. Like, this is how they roll. Like, that's just what they do around here. I can't stress it enough. Then in one of the craziest turn of events, the little people come back dressed in luchador costumes and attack the people that made fun of them. Talk about some justice here. What a plot twist. This is M. Night Shyamalan level of intensity and surprise. I was not expecting this, but I'm very satisfied. Would I have made the choice personally had I been directing the video? No, I probably would have cut out the band members that insulted the little people. But I love where this is going. That's why I don't direct music videos. That's why I'm filming in my dark room. You know, that's why I'm here and they're up here. That's just how it goes. Then our two main characters take their girls to a private swimming hole and then jet skiing around what looks like an incredibly expensive resort. So this would have been like days of planning in advance. Like, you can't just do this spur of the moment. Not that I'm aware of when you're on vacation. Like, did they know this was going to happen? Were they like, hey, man to man, first 2 girls we see, they're going on that trip with us? Like, oh, really? I thought we could bring the 4 other guys we brought on vacation. He's like, I know, but I feel like Derek, who wears the fedora, I feel like he's a pretty offensive guy. I don't know if we should bring him places. I think he's pretty prejudiced. I don't know. I just get that vibe about him. And he's right. They were right to do that. It's just an insane amount of planning went into this. So they also play pool with these girls, and every single person that they show hits a striped ball. So either someone is terrible at the game, or they're all just playing on the same team and just desperately trying to sink these balls, because that is just not how the game is played. Then if that plot twist just wasn't twisty enough for you, the luchadors make friends with Fedora Guy. They're drinking their pina coladas arm in arm. This is an emotional roller coaster, to say the least. At first, I didn't know how to feel about Fedora Guy, obviously. Then justice prevailed. He got beat up on the beach. But now they've obviously talked about their differences. They've overcome them. How? I have no idea. I'm glad they left that out. I like to imagine what happened. I like to think that Fedora Guy just respected the hell out of them for getting the shit beat out of him. And then he just said, you know, you and I we're equals. And then they shared a pina colada. That's where my mind goes, and that's what I love about the direction of this video, that they left that out. Let the viewer interpret what happened. It really engages you a bit more with the story being told here, which is compelling enough as it is on its own. And this is yet another song where our guy with the short hair contributes nothing. He's just there to hop on Tyler's coattails and just get a free beach dinner, go jet skiing, go to the swimming hole, play some pool all together on the same team. So that guy's got it made. But anyways, that's it for the Florida Georgia Line videos. Let me know what you guys thought. I really enjoyed them. I thought they were very well written, well directed, acted, obviously incredibly. That goes without saying, I would think.
Why are you trying to jump a tree, Kenny?
I love the recurring themes of nothing going on. They're just enjoying the best day ever all the time. Every girl loves them. At the end of the day, they get to play music in a crowd of strangers, and they all love the music. They can get their jeans wet in the pool. It just seems like a great life being Florida Georgia Line. And the music, it's joking aside here, it's obviously like pandering country music, like Bo Burnham said. Like, it's just like a checkbox of every country word they could say in a song. But it's mindless. I can listen to it on a Saturday night when I'm drinking my cold ones with the boys in my truck, and the girl has her tight jeans on in the lifted truck, by the way. So let me know what Florida Georgia Line songs you love and how they make you feel, because obviously these songs and videos are more about feeling than anything. So let me know how they make you feel. I'm gonna go write poetry because of this. This inspired me that much. So I'll let you know when my poetry's out. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Peace.